in his career. But he's coming to the States for the first time in 3 years. He's known as the Hurricane, Dennis Hogan.
I like Dennis Hogan though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's see how much is left in this. All right, so this is what we got to do. So we got to get 5 videos out in this stream. So what we're gonna do is we are going to watch the remainder. It's about 12 minutes or so left. The remainder of this Charlo versus Hogan press conference. Talk about that fight, then move on to my stern predictions on Gvozdyk versus Beterbiev. Get that out before I leave. And we're going to talk about Canelo versus Kovalev. We're going to talk about arrow spins and what else? We missing a topic. We missing a fucking topic. What was the other topic? I fucking forgot, man. What was the other topic? All right, well, let's talk about this while we're here. Did y'all see this? I was extremely upset because I think that Showtime is being strange with the change when it comes to Charlo. Because why wasn't this streamed live? I want to believe that they had technical difficulties is the reason why they didn't stream this live. It's good that they uploaded it, but if this was somebody else like Wilder, it would have been streamed live. I don't like that shit. This should have been streamed live. I don't like that shit. It should have been streamed live. Like right now, Jamal Charlo is the WBC 160-pound champion. Even though we still got some bad blood, I think. You know, I don't think the Charlos like me very much. You know, it all started because they thought I was Team Hatley. You know, why wasn't? I think that they disrespected me, man. Why didn't they fucking stream it? But anyway, let's watch it.
Super middleweight, even light heavy.
He only fake champion because fucking fucking Canelo, WBC elevated Canelo. So I can't call him a fake champion. That was some bullshit that they did. Yeah, I was ready to stream this shit. I was ready. So what happened was, as soon as I saw they wasn't streaming it, I was like, oh shit. This was like 12:05 because you know they start late sometimes. And sometimes they may even not put the stream info out there until later on. So I'm watching and checking my email, like keep refreshing and shit. Like, yo, they really not going to stream my man press conference. So I went to sleep and woke up and headed to the weigh-in. But yeah, let's get through this. I got to leave at 4 p.m., but I got to get a 2-hour nap in or I'm going to be shit. So basically what's happening today is Oleksandr Usyk and Vasyl Lomachenko are having a press conference. Well, you know, like a media thing before the Gvozdyk versus Beterbiev card starts. So I'm going to be streaming that for sure. I didn't stream the weigh-in yesterday because even though other people were streaming, still they tell you, like, they say, like, okay, this event is exclusive to ESPN Plus, no streaming. So other people were streaming, but since I'm kind of like like known for streaming, I didn't want to disrespect them like that. And if you notice, I don't stream ESPN weigh-ins. If you notice that shit, I don't stream their press conferences, they weigh-ins, you know, so that's why I didn't stream yesterday. But yeah, we got a busy ass night, so I'm hoping. Oh shit. Boxing sauce, you're a degenerate. Welcome. You're a degenerate now. So, all right, let's get through this shit, man. And remember, man, like, we got a lot of work to do, so don't let me drag on topics too long. Is Usyk going to ESPN or Loma to the Zone? I don't know, Count. We got to get through this, bro. We're going to talk about all that shit. Like, we on a strict time, like, shit. Like, I'm hungover, bro. I had a rough night last night. I was drinking with media. Crazy.
Career. But he's coming to the States for the first time in 3 years.
All right, shut the fuck up. Y'all shut the fuck up.
Known as
y'all need to grow up.
Dennis Hogan.
Oh, yeah, Caballos, right? We got somebody covering him. Shut up.
Thanking everyone again. I want to echo everything that Paul Keegan has said. Thank you to Peter Khan. Thank you to DDP Sports. Thank you to PBC and Showtime Boxing and to everyone involved. Very happy to be here in New York. I have fought here before, and it's always a great vibe. Looking forward to getting back in there, doing it again, getting that really good vibe of.
He didn't think Al Heyman, but he did think PBC, so that's Al Heyman.
One of another Irish fighter to come and win a world championship here. The WBC, very coveted world championship belt organization, and I always ranked it the first and foremost world champion belt above all. For a long time now, for 4 years, I visualized myself wrapping the WBC world title belt around my waist in the Barclays Center, and I believe that that dream has become manifest. December 7th, I will wrap that around my waist, I will wear it, and we will party and paint this town green afterwards. I'm very, very happy to be here. I look forward to it. I'm going to put on a great fight for everybody, and hope everyone can tune in, get as many Irish people there for the atmosphere. This will be my home on December 7th. Thank you.
And now the champion. 29-0. 21 victories by knockout. Fights out of Houston, Texas. Moniker known as the future of boxing. Also known as the Hitman. Made his first successful title defense this past summer in June in his hometown of Houston, Texas. And now he's coming back to Barclays Center.
I like the gangs of New York.
New York City. Before that home,
I went to the movies to see that. I love all Scorsese movies, actually.
Fights at Barclays, 2 of those fights ended in knockout. He is the WBC middleweight champion of the world, Jamal.
No bullshit. I like Dennis Hogan. Like, he put on a nice, like, you know, I think he beat Jaime Munguia. I like this fight. People shitting on it, but I like it.
We back, you know. It's been a while since, you know, we fought here. Some of the, you know, situations.
But you know, sometimes I be liking bullshit ass fights.
Barclays is home for, you know, Lions only.
My bad, champ. I'm already on their shit list, so I gotta straighten up.
We back, you know. It's been a while since, you know, we fought here. Some of the, you know, situations didn't go like we wanted them to, but, you know, the Barclays is home for, you know, Lions only. I want to thank Al Heyman. I want to thank my manager, my trainer, Ronnie Shields, my whole team, Lions Only Promotions. I want to thank Dennis Hogan for accepting my challenge. That belt not going nowhere, you know. Matter of fact, I might just make a little home for it here at the Barclay. You know, I'll pick it up every time I get back. You got some big hopes, you know. 160 is my division. Obviously, I want the bigger fights at 160. That's not what's on the menu right now. So I'm going to just do what I have to do, you know. And maybe next year, I mean, I'm not looking past Dennis Hogan, but he has nothing that I have to worry about. All that talk, I'm going to gain a lot of Ireland fans on December 7th. So, you know, it is what it is. Talk is cheap, so we'll see what's up whenever we get in the ring. I see y'all December 7th.
Can y'all tell, like, I'm like a fanboy of the Charlos? I was kind of hurt when they was trying to beat me up.
Gentlemen, let's talk about the fight. Well, you each have a microphone in front of you.
I always like the Charlos, but they did that whole shit, man.
Let me start with you. What is it about Brooklyn? What is it about Barclays?
What up, DJ?
To bring out the best in you. Before that Houston fight, again, 3 straight fights there, 2 of them spectacular knockouts. What is it about fighting in Brooklyn and Barclays Center that you like?
You know, the Barclay is like, you know, the new, the Mecca, like, you know, Madison Square Garden used to be, you know, the big spots where everybody wants to box.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna give my preview of this fight and talk about the other opponents after this press conference. So remember, we're treating this like a real vid. Since I played music, this stream is likely going to be blocked because of I don't know what music I played that's probably going to warrant a worldwide block. So this is my fight. This is my preview video, but also we're going to talk about why Charlo couldn't get any other names, look at the rankings and all that, yada, yada, yada.
You know, it's a new home. You ever been to a new home, and that's what it feels like.
So I'm gonna edit this out of the stream, and it's going to be its own separate video.
Dennis, what does it say about you as a fighter that you go from a controversial world championship loss to another world title opportunity here in New York, in Brooklyn, fighting for the WBC middleweight title? Because generally, guys that get a title opportunity and never get another title shot. But you go back to back from one title shot to another opportunity. What does that say about you as a fighter?
Brian Cluster got a nugget head.
That speaks volumes about, you know, the last fight that I did have. But, you know, I'm on record, I'm on video saying that I feel like the champion in here. It's only a matter of time before it ends up on here. And so that's why when this opportunity came when it did, I just believed it's destiny. You know, it's time for me to be world champion now. I've been putting the work in and I've been working hard. I believe I'm definitely one of the hardest workers out there. And I've proved that time and time again. Anybody who's trained with me knows I've got laser focus, and I see that belt, and I do believe it's coming.
Maul, you've talked about not only fighting Dennis, but you said you want bigger fights.
How do you say your name? Sharmark Mummin? We got to talk about that. We got to really, really talk about that. So remind me after this province is left. We got 8 minutes left before the face-off. So it's 8 minutes left in this. We got to make sure we hit all topics with this shit because that's a real valid point.
Huge fights at 160.
Mumin.
With Canelo fighting at higher weights. Is this the time where you need to establish yourself as the best fighter at 160 pounds?
I am the best fighter at 160 pounds. You know, in due time, the world will get a chance to see me, you know, prevail and be the best fighter I can be. You know, it's some great fights at 160. It's some great fights at 168. I even had the idea and the thought of even touching 54 again just to, you know, clean it up. But, you know, I'm the man. I'm the man at 160. And I, you know, big hopes and big dreams. But not going nowhere. Period.
Dennis,
Becky Lynch is the man.
You're coming into this fight at a disadvantage. Fighting at 154, now coming up at 160. But you have said all along, this is a great thing for you, a great thing for your career to be fighting at 160. Why?
Well, I mean, back 5 years ago, I was told, you know, super welterweight would be the way to go, even though I was light heavyweight champion of Ireland. You know, I had some great wins on the Irish team as a light heavyweight before I went pro and then worked my way down. And we thought super welterweight was where I would go, but I sort of stopped, you know, being as strong as I was, and I stopped, and that knockout power seemed to leave me. And now that this has popped up, and I started to look at the pros and the positives, and I think that not having to drain out that last 3 kilos of water on the day is going to be everything that my muscles need to retain that strength. I've been working hard in the gym to retain. I've got a lot of strength in the gym. You know, we work on transferring it over, and it's there, but it seemed to have gone missing on fight days. And now I can't wait to get that back. I've always been still been very heavy-handed, but I mean,
Hogan, too cool.
I do have the speed of a welterweight. I have the agility and reactions of a light welterweight.
Y'all want to get Hogan on the phone? I'm taking requests. I think that's how I'm going to do my Patreon. I'm going to use my Patreon to have people who pay every month tell me who to get on the phone. And I can literally get everybody on the phone now. Crazy. Times have changed. But yeah, I meant to, well, we're going to talk about all that. Let's get through this first. Let me stop fucking interrupting and shut the fuck up.
And I've got the chin of a heavyweight. We put all that together, and it's going to make one hell of a fight.
You know, Dennis, I read some of your comments when you were talking about Jamal, and you saw his last.
Damn shame what he did to K9.
Back and forth that he had with Brandon Adams. In light of that, Jamal, it was an entertaining fight, you and Adams. What should we expect December 7th? Because you're getting into a ring with a man who's very confident.
Damn shame what he did to that old ass dog. K9. My bad, K9 Bundrich.
Every fighter I fight is confident, you know. He's number 30. That's what I call him. Dennis number 30. That's what he is. So I'm not worried about it. Look, we're going to get in there. We will prepare. Like, we can fight tomorrow. I'm ready. You know what I mean? 160 is my division. Me and Ronnie Shields drew up a nice game plan. I'm no Hami or none of the fighters he didn't fought before. So, you know, you get a chance to get in there and see what he can do against, you know.
He did beat that old dog.
What he said, he had a heavyweight chin? Well, we're going to find out on December 7th. We're going to find out how heavy that chin is and all the, you know, subliminal talk that he having. His belt not going nowhere. Number 30, stop talking like that.
Oh, shit.
Man, it's an interesting fight. First fight here in 3 years, talking about in the States.
Man,
Coming
Dennis
on
gonna
up
fuck Charlo up.
First.
Oh, let me shut up. They're gonna be mad at me still.
4 years. So seems like we got a fighter that Jamal's gonna be facing that's gonna be very hungry. And being in New York, and you know how ethnicity has always played a great part in boxing. There's gonna be a lot of Irish fans there as well. It's gonna be an interesting fight. I would say, what should we expect?
Well, I mean, first and foremost, when we went to Germany, fight got postponed. Everyone lost their tickets. I had about 4 or 5 people.
Charlo is finished.
We went to Mexico. We had
I mean, Hogan is finished.
there was 50,000 there from Mongolia. But this time, I do believe we're going to have more Irish Australians in the crowd. I'll have a bigger support. I know that stuff always drive you home, but I don't rely on it. I don't rely on it. I give Charlo ups for, again, giving me this fight, this opportunity. And I know that he is a very good fighter. And but again, I mean, this is nothing to do with him. For me, this is me living my destiny and my dream. And we're gonna get all the Irish there that follow the dream, and we're gonna hear it. We're gonna feel it. You can, when the Irish get going, you can feel it in your chest when they start to pump that. And well, you see what happens. It's like a third hand in the ring.
Champ, give you the last word here. December 7th, Barclays Center. What should everyone expect when they tune into Showtime Championship Boxing?
A knockout, December 7th. You're going to come straight into it. I'm going to give him exactly what he wants. You know what I mean? Don't put Ireland on your back like that. I love Ireland, too. You know what I mean? I got a lot of Ireland fans, so, you know, we might be going to Ireland, Texas. You did.
Folks, the fight is December 7th, Barclays Center, Brooklyn. And you can see it on Showtime Championship Boxing. It all begins at 9 p.m. Eastern. That is 6 o'clock Pacific time. Don't miss it. Gentlemen, we're going to have you guys face off.
It's not his fault that the WBC sucked Canelo's dick. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. And even though they did that nut shit when I was at the Coraball fight, they tried to put them Texas dude to beat me up. Don't you know I had to take like the fucking freight elevator and go out the back door to try to get the drop on them? Because I was like, them niggas ain't gonna fucking ambush me on the fucking, when I walk out the motherfucking door. Texas motherfuckers. And I love Texas, man.
It's day.
Oh, shit.
To this day.
Bro.
To this day.
Vladdy v Big Homie hooked TstreeT up with $20. Hashtag salute bruh. What's good ET? Get some kombucha for that hangover. Stay neutral and objective, bro.
Thanks, Vladdy V. What the fuck is that? Kombucha. I heard of that shit. Yeah, anyway, I went out partying, kind of with, I'm not going to say who, but some well-known people. And, yeah, man, I can't do that shit no more. I used to be able to drink my ass off. Remember those days? For those who've been around? I can't do that shit no more. I'm washed up. I had, 3 beers and like 3 shots of Jameson. I was done. Like, done. And that ain't nothing. For real, for people who drink. But yeah, man, it's not Charlo's fault. And it's unfortunate that him and Demetrius Andrade can't fight. You know why they can't fight. Political bullshit. Because Demetrius Andrade is with Matchroom and The Zone. And Jamal Charlo's with PBC Showtime. It's bullshit. Yeah, the last time I was drinking like that was in Vegas. I still got those videos, man. One day I need to edit those joints up. Yeah, man, I partied my ass off. Vegas was awesome. Adventures. I got some pussy out there. Like, and don't you know I never seen that woman again. She saved my life because I was ready to go back out, and because they had kicked me out of the MGM, and I was like, fuck that shit. You don't kick TsreeT out of nowhere. So I went back to change my clothes, and I was gonna go back. I was gonna go to, what was it? I was gonna go to like play the let out and like cut up. She's like, no, I'm gonna stay with you. I'm only here for a couple of days, and I've been waiting to see you. You'll never travel nowhere. Yeah, man. But anyway, moving on. You know, Demetrius Andrade with the zone. We're not gonna see that fight. We're not gonna see Jamal Charlo versus Billy Joe Saunders. In fact, he's dealing with the same situation that Terrence Crawford is dealing with, where it's like, no, we're not sending no fighters over there for you, dude. We're gonna send somebody, you know, like I'm not saying Dennis Hogan is signed to the zone or anything like that, but no, they're not gonna help them out. However, he has talked about testing the waters at 168. That's been flirting around a lot. And after this, with the way the Heyman system works, after this, Jamal Charlo's fight, if he beats Dennis Hogan, is going to be a significant fight. Even if it is a fight, it could be a fight at 168. It could be fucking Chris Eubank Jr., whatever the fuck he's doing. You know, he's like half an Al Heyman fighter right now. For real. We can't even see. You're right. So Andre can't even get fights over in his own shit. You know, but it looks like that Billy Joe Saunders fight is cooking again. If Billy Joe Saunders and Callum Smith, from my understanding, Eddie Hearn has been hinting that Callum Smith and Billy Joe Saunders is happening. So that leaves Andrade out, you know. Are we going to see Charlo versus Derevianchenko? Yeah, very possible. Because Derevianchenko is an Al Heyman fighter. He's one of the only Al Heyman fighters that's still a Lou DiBella fighter. Remember, Lou DiBella is not with Wilder anymore. We could see Charlo versus Derevianchenko. If I would bet on that. I would bet that if Charlo was to beat this guy, I would bet on that. One day I need to switch this around because see, my screen is over here, but let's see how this looks real quick. Let me do something. No, I was gonna fuck too much shit up. Never mind. Because see, I be pointing over here, but the screen is right here. I gotta fix that. Supposedly Canelo wants Ward after the Kovalev fight. Where you fuck you hear that shit? And Ward is done at 175. I don't think he can make 175 comp. Maybe he could, but he's been trying to get back at cruiserweight, and Ward has been dealing with some injury. Yeah, where'd you hear that shit, man? If Ward comes back, Ward gonna come back at cruiserweight. He's been throwing little hints out there every 6 months or so. You know? I mean, I like the Charlos. It's just that, you know, they can be on some old weird shit sometimes, like with the media, but I like the guys. Even though I do think that he lost to Matvey Korobov. That left hand was touching him. He was eating him, though. He wasn't having no issues. He wasn't leaning back when he was hitting him or anything. Them Jones was going, doom. He was eating him. What about Bivol versus Charlo at 160? I don't see that because Main Event, who promotes Bivol, they got some beef with PBC still from that whole. It stems back from when they tried to sue Al Heyman over the Adonis Stevenson Kovalev fight, but then Al Heyman was like, all right, let's let this shit go to purse bid, and that's when Al Heyman was giving out money like candy. And Main Events couldn't come up with the money to win the purse bid, and HBO was like, no, it's complex. It's complex, so I don't see that happening. I don't think Ward coming back, but if he comes back, I think it's going to be a cruiserweight. You know? So let's move on. Let's talk about our guy here, Oleksandr Gvozdyk. In fact, let me pull up the weigh-in. Where are we at? Let's pull up the weigh-in. I was there yesterday. This was the biggest weigh-in for Philly that I've ever been to. Now, it wasn't like fully packed. I got a lot of content on my iPad, but I was telling y'all for a while that the content I'm going to use is oh, by the way, I'm suspended from Twitter because I got triggered by some fucking asshole when I threatened that I was going to hire somebody to fuck him in the ass, but just don't. I told you I was drinking last night, so just anyway. See, let's go watch the weigh-in. So it's a lot of buzz around this fight. You know what I felt? My honest to God opinion was like, they don't realize like this is the biggest fight in Philly in God knows how long. Like for those who don't know, Philly, we don't get like, you know, I'm not in Philly. I'm in Drexel Hill, so I'm like on the outside of Philly, but I'm from Philly. We don't get like fights like this of this magnitude. Where the fact that tonight I'm expecting Terrence Crawford is going to be in the house. I'm sure because he's got to promote his fight. He's got Kowalski's fight. I'm expecting Teofimo Lopez to be in the house. Usyk is already here. I wouldn't be surprised if Kovalev shows up. Like Top Rank is going to have all their people here. So I'm wondering, like, and I'm asking people. I'm talking to people like that work with Top Rank. I'm talking to like the media. I don't think they get it. I don't think they get it. Like, this is a big-ass fight. And they've been having real issues, and I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this. Probably why they're going out of business. They couldn't get information into the Philadelphia Daily News or into the local or Philly.com or into local media outlets for this fight. Like, what the fuck? Fuck you, Philadelphia Daily News and Philly.com. You're on some bullshit. That's why you're going out of business, man. Get your shit together. You know, but one good thing is Philly has a very strong Eastern European crowd. The media event, in fact, let me pull it up for you real quick. Also, Beterbiev has been acting like he's got a stick in his asshole. I mean, I understand, you know, he treats boxing as like, he treats boxing like it's a job to him. He said it openly. Like he said, he don't like boxing. He don't watch that shit. He only watch tape on like fighters that he's fighting. He don't like boxing, like for real, for real, for real. So this was in the far northeast Philly, in that Russian area of Philly, basically the Russian neighborhood of Philly or the Eastern European neighborhood of Philly. So it was a little meet and greet thing. It was nice, some good ass fucking chicken and shit.
Just raise your. You can come up and ask for loud enough and
Inboxing right now. My question to you is so yeah, listen to this shit. So already, now I think you already know how I am. I don't like shoving cameras in people's face. I don't like shoving cameras in people's face. I don't like interviewing people, really. You know, because when I interview people, I'm not there to finesse your ego. I'm there to ask you some fucking questions. All right? So I'm a little bit jittery. I'm a little bit nervous because, you know, when you work from home, like that interaction, I don't get like social interaction like that because I work from home. You see what I'm saying? Unless it's my pop or I'm going to the market or the store or whatever. So this week was real rough for me. But this was the first event of the week. So I'm like, all right, I'm out there. You know, we're going to get damn. We got to hurry and wrap this video up because I got to edit this up and get this out for later on. But all right, I'm going to let you listen to some of it. So this is my question. And basically, I already knew by like surveying the crowd and media was there that a whole bunch of softball bullshit, no disrespect, but a whole bunch of softball questions were going to come. So when I go to a media event, I'm trying to make headlines. I'm not going to ask you shit like, so what's it like fighting in fucking Philadelphia where Rocky fucking fought and all that old bullshit. I'm not going to ask you, well, what's the fucking significance of this fucking card to you and all that old bullshit. All right? Because I'm not driving all the way fuck out there. All right, let me.
stop boxing on the amateurs. For those that don't know, Beterbiev won the gold medals at both the World Championship in Milan, 2009, and European Championships in 2006 and 2010. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Right here. Michelle.
Yeah, my Terrell Van with a Fight View 360. Right now, the light heavyweight division seems to be one of the hottest divisions. Oh, Khabib looking ass. In boxing right now. My question to you is, since we have Canelo versus Kovalev coming up, we have your unification. Dmitry Bivol just fought last week. For your future, who would you rather fight? The winner of Canelo versus Kovalev next, if you were to win against Gvozdyk, or would you rather go after Beterbiev? Bivol.
Yeah, I'm sorry because, can you ask me after fight?
Okay.
Did you watch the Bivol fight?
Gvozdyk and the amateurs. Is there anything that he brings to the table that's different from any other?
But we're not here to watch that. You can watch that on the channel. But yeah, you know, I don't look at him as like he was acting like a dosser. I just think that, you know, there are boxers like that. Like they clock in, like, and they clock out. You know, so when he shows up to shit like this, he knows he's a world champion and obviously a millionaire at this point in time. But he's not like, oh yeah, you know, I'm here to sell myself. He's got 4 kids. He's got a wife. You know, he probably don't watch no cartoons. Probably never have. You know, he just like all business, I guess. I wanted to ask him though, like, what does he do for fun? You know, like what the fuck does Artur Beterbiev do? I'm really looking forward to this fight too, right here. How much time we got left? We have another hour left, so we have a lot to accomplish because I have to edit this and get this. I am so behind. But once again, I got fucking good content for you guys. I got some good shit for my podcast. So my podcast is all done in regards to setup. I'm just waiting for that final piece of artwork. And the artwork is very important, but it's going to advance over time. Damn, they keep posting a video of Errol Spence drunk in the strip club. We all make bad decisions. Keep your head up. I had a DUI before learning a lesson. Yeah, I don't fuck around with shit like that. However, you know, it's like this. All right, let's get through this first. Let's spend another 10 minutes. That's Jesse Hart. I talked to him yesterday. I got some real good content from him. So I'm using that content for my podcast. So I'm not putting that on here. I'm going to put the video up of the interview. Let me show y'all some shit. Because he went real deep. Like, no homo. He went real deep on, the rumor is he's fighting Joe Smith. And yes, he confirmed he's in talks with Joe Smith. But no, I want y'all to hear this shit. Like, it's 11 minutes. And he always give me, like, nice-ass interviews. Hold up.
He tasted a little bit of the 9th round, the 10th round. He tasted a little bit of it. This kid has it, so we got to see how Beterbiev performs.
Okay, so here's my thought. You got Canelo versus Kovalev. Now, that fight is like less than... Well, you know what?
Right.
Now, in my theory... Y'all don't deserve it. Y'all gonna have to wait till I upload it. Let me see how much time I got, because I got to upload the Gvozdyk part. Oh, we got time. Y'all don't deserve it. So y'all gonna have to wait. Let's get through the weigh-in. Luis Collazo kind of scary looking though, isn't he? Look, he's a little scary looking, right? What's going on?
146.4 for Collazo. 146.4. Next on the scale from Andahan, Uzbekistan, Kudratula, the Punisher, Abdukahorov.
So this guy right here is ranked number 1 by the IBF and will likely be Errol Spence's mandatory. The winner, this could be an IBF eliminator. I don't know. I got to make sure I check when I get there. This is a very significant fight right here. Now, by the end of the night or before I get to the event, I got to learn how to pronounce his name correctly. But he is ranked number 1 by the IBF at 147 pounds. Very significant fight. Yeah, Rorschach.
39-7 with 20 KOs.
So, Collazo's been moonlighting over there on Top Rank ESPN as an Al Heyman fighter for quite some time. They were even trying to give Terrence Crawford. Give him a Terrence Crawford fight. He was supposed to fight Jose Benavidez, but this is a very, very significant fight. I'm telling you, because the winner of this could be the mandatory for Errol Spence. No bullshit.
$146.4 for Collazo. 146.4. Next on the scale from Andahan, Uzbekistan, Kudratula, the Punisher, Abdukahorov.
Wait. How do you say this shit? Abduk. Okay, so we got to break this down into syllables. Abduka Korov? Oh, man, this is going to be fucked up because I got to talk to him tonight. Fuck. How about Kudraktilo Abduka Colt. Oh man. Let's see what he say.
Gvozdyk, 39
And I bet you Mark Chinook, that's the announcer dude name. I bet you Mark Chinook was pronouncing that shit all night. Fucking trying to learn that shit.
7 with 20 KOs. $146.4 for Colosso. 146.4. Next on the scale from Andahan, Uzbekistan, Kudratula, the Punisher, Abdukahorov.
What the fuck did he say?
147.1. 147.1 for Abdukahorov.
No, I like this fight. I'm going to be watching my ass off. Abdukahorov.
Division, Luis Colazo, and from Andahan, Uzbekistan, Kudratula, the Punisher, Abdukahorov. 10 rounds in the welterweight division.
The reason why it's all quiet like that because they were playing fucking copyrighted music that blocks your video. That's why they like all quiet. That's what they get. They destroyed my stream. That's why I couldn't get my weigh-in videos up. I couldn't edit the music out. So I'm sitting here, imagine, right? I'm sitting here for 3 hours last night trying to fucking get my weigh-in video up. Finally get it up, and the fucking copyrighted music, the copyrighted music that blocks your whole video. Bastards. They got to be careful with that. So that's why you keep hearing that cutting out right there.
As a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, watching on ESPN Plus, it goes down tomorrow, Friday, October 18th. The Liacouras Center on the beautiful campus of Temple University from the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It is now time to wait.
We're talking about Spence next.
12 rounds in the light heavyweight division. It is a unification championship. The IBF and the WBC belts are on the line. Please welcome from Kharkov, Ukraine, the WBC champion, Oleksandr "The Nail" Gvozdyk. And from Montreal, Canada, the IBF champion, Artur Beterbiev.
I like Gvozdyk, very humble dude. However, I think if he get caught, he going to sleep. But he's got to keep moving. He's got to stay on that fucking bike. He's got to stay on that bike or he's finished. He better have a nice-ass bike, too. What kind of bike you think Teddy got him? What was the nice-ass bikes? He got a BMF or some shit? Well, that's the bad motherfucker. He ain't have that. The Huffy.
First up on the scale, the WBC champion of the world, Oleksandr "The Nail" Gvozdyk.
Remember, he used to go in a
17-0 with 14 KOs. $174.3. 174.3 for Gvozdyk.
Remember you go in Kmart?
IBF champion of the world.
See those bikes on that rack on the top shelf? And you be like, damn, $279 for a bike? Shit. He got one of those, hopefully.
14-0 with all victories coming by way of KO.
Look at him. He looks scary as shit.
174.5 for Beterbiev.
Look, he gives me the creeps, man.
$12 rounds in the light heavyweight division. Unification championship. The IBF, the WBC belts.
Ain't those Schwinn bikes? for like bikers and shit, like cyclists.
All 14 by way of KO.
Yeah, I'm blessed to be there. Unfortunately, it's maybe the last fight I'm going to be covering personally. I'm sending people to fights from now on. I may duck my head into a fight here and there, but fuck that. Like, this is a lifelong dream for me, yo. Even when I got my first credential, that shit mean a lot. Fuck Twitter. Kiss my ass.
Again, this goes down tomorrow, Friday, October 18th, from the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Liacouras Center on Temple University's campus. 10 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. This is the light heavyweight unification championship. The IBF and WBC belts on the line. Oleksandr the Nail Gvozdyk, Artur Beterbiev. It goes down tomorrow night.
I'm going with Gvozdyk because he is overall the better boxer, correct? However, even though the amateurs were, what, 3 rounds and 5 rounds or some shit, they fought twice in the amateurs, and Gvozdyk lost both. However, Beterbiev lost to Usyk twice in the amateurs as well. So what does that kind of tell you? That maybe movement can give him some problems? Right? Gvozdyk didn't get knocked out in the amateurs, but I think that Beterbiev, and remember, I cover all of his fights. You know what? Go type in on YouTube TstreeT Beterbiev. He don't have that many. I literally cover all of his fights. You know, like, I think Gvozdyk can beat him if he doesn't get hit. And I've noticed that fans, I don't know what the odds are. I don't follow that shit. I don't gamble. But I noticed that people are starting to, you know, favor Gvozdyk more. I'm not saying, I'm not saying he's the super great boxer, but he is a better boxer than Beterbiev from what we saw, correct? Beterbiev is a powerhouse pressure fighter, power puncher. From what we've seen, he hasn't shown us yet from the fights that I've seen, you know, that he can really, really put on a boxing, clinic. Like with people he showed all assets of his game, the jab, the body shots. What's the golden contract concept? You know what? I'm behind, bro. I'm behind. I watched the card last week, and I was skimming it. I wasn't really paying attention. Is Beterbiev a great boxer? He's a good boxer from what I've seen, but not a full sound, fundamentally sound boxer, if that makes sense. So I'm going to be there tonight, gathering more content for my podcast. I have talked to everybody. I've talked to everybody already. So what I like to do is I like to talk to people and talk about future shit just in case, But I'm really interested and excited to watch this card on replay because one thing about watching it in the arena, yeah, that's all cool, but I want to watch the replay and really, really, process it. And in regards to what I'm doing next week, I'm going to be chilling, working on a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, making sure my podcast is cool. And I'm covering other content, so if you don't like it, unsubscribe. Don't fucking come bitching at me when you see that I'm covering fucking presidential fucking debates and shit. Don't be bitching at me, man. I'm done with it. Boxing, I love boxing. I'm going to be still covering boxing on Fridays and Saturday nights. At this point in time, I can't see there's there's I'm not going to be doing as many individual videos unless it's a significant fight. You see what I'm saying? Or some major news. But right now, I've put so many thousands of dollars into this platform that it's no point. The Uncut channel was still there, but I've decided that I'm going to put all that shit on here. So I'm always going to cover boxing. That's not going anywhere. It's just that now, okay, here's the thing. Boxing on YouTube, there's only but so many views you can get. The top viewed channels on boxing they do highlight videos. The number 2 are channels that focus on interviews only, like the Eli Seckbacks and all of them. And then number 3 is the people or the others, not the people like us who's doing the vlogging videos. I'm tired of that shit. Look at the leaders of our boxing community. Look at the leaders. Look at the number 1 subscribed channels. in the boxing community. Look at the #1 subscribed channels. I'm not going to say any names, but they're extremely flawed. And it holds boxing back. In MMA, they don't play that shit. They don't have that shit. That's why MMA channels, like, they're taking off. Like they calling that shit like it is. So I put too much money into it, my fucking health, to be dealing with these fucking people that, like, honest to God, I've met some really, really good people in boxing. I've met some really, really good people in boxing. Some really, really good people. But when it comes to a lot of people at the top that I've met, like, yo, it's fucked up. For example, you know, my arch nemesis, look at fucking Fred. Look at, you think I want to be involved in boxing doing that shit? No way, no way. So when it comes to my team, it's like, listen, I'm focusing on making sure my team is cool. It's making sure, like, you know, because you know, all the content we get from LA, it comes from my colleague Rob, and they be doing fucking Rob dirty. So I made sure, I said, fucking before 2019 is out, I'm going to make, because he go to these fucking events, man, and he be on some cool ass shit. You don't never hear him fucking uploading bullshit doing interviews and fucking saying dumbass fucking shit. Like, no, so I don't like that my team be getting disrespected. We be out here working, and more importantly, I put thousands of dollars into this. Like, all this shit, how much you think this shit cost? So, yeah, Fred destroyed himself. We were just talking to some people about him last night. He had an interview with Bob Arum. He will never get it again. Bob didn't know who he was. The question is, when these fighters pass by, what happens to these channels when they lose their alliances with well, what you notice is, look at the current thing with Usyk, right? Usyk is good, even though I have some issues. I'm concerned, like, with how he will adjust to heavyweight. But people don't really know him. These YouTubers don't really know him because they wasn't covering the fucking World Boxing Super Series when he ran through that shit. And these are the people who boxing media cater to, like these, and they wonder why tickets are not selling. That they're not. He's in the cage. Oh no, he's right here. No, he's over here. He's actually on his bed sleep. I didn't put him in the cage. He's over there on his bed sleep. I would show him to y'all, but I don't want to move my camera. Yeah, he fucking sleep. Thank God. Like, boxing is fucked up. Like, it's what I've learned is that they shoot themselves in the foot. They shoot themselves in the foot because they think, like, that they're doing, like, for example, this Golovkin shit. His tickets started doing good at the end, but I have a real big issue with his team. Like, they old and they out of touch. Like, they think that, like, fucking putting out, people not reading anymore. You know what I was talking about last night with a very well. Now I have a nice little. I have a nice inside ticket source. Like, that shit. If I'm telling you right now, if I ever put up some information about ticket sales, it's coming from the direct source. You don't have to believe me. Like, I've made a lot of connections now where, like, I'm going to be getting real ticket info. Like, real ticket info. I'm talking about when you hear about, for example, Gvozdyk versus Beterbiev. Right now, they're up to 6,000 tickets sold. Right now, as of yesterday afternoon. And they're selling more. That shit's going to be rocking in there. Like, 6,000 tickets sold, not the comps. I'm going to be able to get comp numbers, but I'm not going to fucking give it to you. I don't trust y'all. You know? I'm suspended probably for 30 days. Tony, I don't know what the fuck I didn't check it. I got the email and they said, like, your shit is suspended. So if it's not terminated, it's not I don't really give a fuck, honestly. Because with the shit I've been cooking in my bag the last several months, I got some shit for y'all next week. I think they hold 9K. They had 6,000 already, like 6,000 legit tickets, like not comps or nothing. Like, legit tickets. Like, this shit is doing, like, good. Wait a minute, is Fight View 360 still up? Yeah, my Twitter's down. And I'm not even stressing. So I'm going to go to the fight, get my interviews. I got help with me. I bought a ticket. I actually bought 3 tickets. Damn. Well, yeah, it's going to be back. I'm going to take care of it. I'm probably tomorrow. Oh, Fight View 360 is still up. Oh, well, all right, we good. So I'm going to be working from that tonight. So I got help with me tonight. Finally. Because going to them events, man, by myself, that should be killing me, man, having to do all that work. Tevin Former fight. Oh, the fucking Frampton card that was supposed to be, it got canceled. My Twitter's down because somebody told on me. So pretty much, I threatened. What did I do? You know how I get triggered about my custody shit a little bit. What'd I say? I said I was gonna smack somebody, and then I said I was gonna pay somebody to fuck him. So yeah, Twitter didn't like that too much. Yeah, so Twitter didn't like that too much. But yeah, luckily, my Twitter is like a networking account. I don't get my views from Twitter. Like, luckily, like I can see where my views are coming from. So Twitter, I use it for networking. My shit comes from Facebook, YouTube, and Google search. Yeah. So yeah, send me an email. The email is right down below in the description box. Like at this point in time, like I own Fight Night. Like Fight Night's my shit. Like there's not who gets more views than me on Fight Night. I'm talking about when you, and I'm not talking about, you can't count people who's doing 6-hour live streams. No disrespect. If that's they shit, that's they shit. You know, and to me, that's kind of cheating a little bit. You know, because if you're doing a 6-hour stream, live fight commentary stream, and some people even doing fucking full fight shit, and if you're doing that, the replay value is low. So the way YouTube work is they're counting the people that come in and out. So that number you may see is deceiving. Like you may see somebody got 400,000 views for a 6-hour video, or 100,000 views for a 3-hour video. That's not. It's pretty deceiving. Yeah, because they think they're streaming a fight and it comes up in the search, and I'm not doing that shit. It's no replay value, and yeah, you gain a lot of subscribers because people will be watching. Okay, all right, I'm gonna stick around and listen to this and click, but that shit not what you think it is. And also, you know, I like to cover fighters individually and be sitting here watching, you know, and then click record, you know. Yeah, so I'm not doing that shit. Now, I can make a killing because you know what I could do? Because I got it, you know, I've been working on it. What I could do is I can do the same shit they doing. And then every now and then, fucking take the FBI logo down and say, okay, well, here's the firelights. I can do that shit better than them. Damn, but you know that's not. I'm going to let them have that shit. Imagine if I did a live fight commentary stream. You know I'm going to be fucking showing fucking clips of the fucking fight. So, come on. They don't want me in that shit. I'll make sure people come to my fucking channel. But that's not, you know. I like the fact that my channel has organic subscribers. You know, I have subscribers that only show up for certain fights. I have subscribers that they may not want to watch a Pacquiao fight, post-fight. They may show up for fucking Ken Shiro. I only subscribe to this channel for Ken Shiro videos. You know, like, you know, I enjoy that. I like that my channel, you know, like, I'm not sucking no dick. Fuck that. I'm not. No way. And a lot of what I've learned is they want you to do that. They want you. No, I'm gonna cover this shit the way I want to, and that's why I'm branching out to other genres. You know, I've been talking about it for months and months, and I'm finally here. Don't you know? I have stories every day I can do videos on that will get 10,000 views easy. So imagine me with this platform I got right now, covering world news, some crazy world news shit come out. I'm the first person with the fucking press conference. I already tested it out when we did the R. Kelly shit. I did R. Kelly press conferences on this channel. Crazy. You know, so, you know, my goal is, you know, and that's why, you know, I changed the channel up a little bit. You know, it's not called TsreeT Controversy Live. It's TsreeT Controversy. I've sectioned things off. Like the channel is already ready and primed to cover other content. It's just that a story will come up. I'm like, I should do a video, but I don't. You know, and holding this false loyalty to fucking boxing, where they do fucking bullshit and deny me and my team fucking credentials for bullshit events. What was the last event we got denied for where I put all this fucking money into? What was it? The Golovkin fight. Golovkin to Rivinchenko. We do a Joker review. Nope, it's too late. But I could have. You know, like, why am I limiting myself to boxing? Like, why? When I got this platform. And I know I can cover other shit. And boxing ain't been treating me fucking good. Yeah, that's the type of shit I want to do. I want to go to, Roland Lewis, you're a degenerate. Welcome to the team. You're a degenerate now. Like when they open up the safe injection site in Philly, I'm going to be there. Don't you know, I went to Kensington, Philadelphia last week. I brought my dog from a place called Hope Park in Philadelphia. If you've ever been there, that shit is like Amsterdam in the fucking wire. And I'm there with my fucking, I was out of place. I was like, yo, this nigga's going to rob me because I got a nice little car. You know, so I park. And I'm looking at everybody looking at me like, I wanted to record it. I wanted to so bad, but them niggas would have beat the shit out of me, man. You ever seen Hope Park? It's nothing but, I'm talking about, it was at least 200 dope fiends. Like, it was scary. I had to look on the ground to make sure I wasn't I didn't want a needle because the sneakers I had on was like that knit shit, the Nike. So I didn't want a needle to fucking puncture my fucking shoe. Yeah, I'm going documentary style. Bro. You know, for example, The Watchmen. I want to do a review on each Watchmen episode as soon as it comes out with highlights. I did it for the HBO Michael Jackson shit. No copyright strikes. That's the type of content that brings in views consistently. You do a video on boxing, right? People are not watching that shit 3-4 weeks down the line. You know, a post-fight review is only but so far you can go, and that's why you have a lot of YouTubers who cover only boxing. They have to keep their narratives going for their own personal gain and money. It's weird. You know, these boxing YouTuber people are weird, man. And I've met many of them. You know, and look, you see their videos. They fucking boxing ego. A narcissist. You can't even say nothing. Oh, blocking. Ah. Y'all didn't know he used to dress like Michael Jackson and shit. He had a fucking Jerry curl. He used to wear those. Y'all didn't know, but let's leave that alone. Y'all didn't know that shit. Literally, he used to be dressed like Michael Jackson doing the shit with the Jerry curl and shit. Look at Tekashi 6ix9ine, how people followed that fucking fake ass rat. Counterpunch cool. I chilled with him at a boxing event. That bullshit Laura Terrell Goucher fight. You know? Yeah, I covered the Jesse Smollett stuff. When I cover that shit get views. And they've been still getting consistent views. So I did something on some pedophile shit. The Franklin scandal. People still watching that shit. So I'm still getting 200 views a day. A week from that video. So videos like that, they have consistent replay value. Boxing don't, unless you're doing boxing highlights or if it's controversial ass interviews. There's only but so far you can go. So when it comes to this event tonight, I'm going to cover the shit out of this event. I'm taking help with me. I'm gathering all this fucking content for my podcast. And this boxing shit, especially, man, fuck it. I love boxing. But I'm not bending over backwards for this shit. When they fucking accommodate fucking people who ain't doing shit for the sport. What's going on with Dana White Zuffa Boxing? Waiting for that email for the press conference. He's having some issues, but he will be working with Al Heyman. They did a bullshit card last week. They wanted to launch it as the Chad Dawson fight on UFC Fight Pass. I have UFC Fight Pass, by the way. So, like I said, I'm going to turn up tonight. What time is this? 1:30. I'm going to be there at 5 p.m. because Usyk, what time is that shit? Usyk and Loma are having a press event at 6 p.m. I believe it's from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. So I'm going to be there early, getting my shit all right. You know, I'm going to tell them, hey, listen, guys, Y'all have a motherfucking good night. I can't drink with y'all tonight. I can't do that shit. So last night, I had to plan a whole week for last night. Like to be able to go out and drink with other people and shit. I can't do it no more. I can't do it. So I'm gonna start fucking drinking those duels. The fucking a non-alcoholic beer. That's gonna be my shit from now on. I can't do it. I ain't even drink that much and I'm still fucked up. Headache and shit. I can't do it, man. My girl Trip right now, her family is from Sinaloa. Oh, I got that type of shit I can cover, bro. Yeah, they got the Adorno brothers. Sonny Canto. I'm looking to speak to Sonny Canto. No, I know my limit. And especially since I'm a big dude, I was counting my drinks. I counted them. Like, I never did no bitch ass shit like that before. I was sitting there like, okay, how many? What is that? I was telling the bartender, like, how many is that? Make sure you leave one bottle up here before you take the other one. Like, fuck that, no way. And I had 2 beers earlier after the weigh-in. That's where I met Usyk at. It was like this big ass in the hotel is a restaurant. So everybody was there. Fucking Igor Klimas, fucking Usyk, bunch of other people. I'm not going to say everybody's name, but there's a lot of people there. So I enjoy being in that type of environment and being around them and not having to fucking put my camera all in their face, man. Yeah, Usyk, Loma having a press conference in Philly at 6 p.m. Like, I'm not going to be doing that. So I want to be able to go to events and just be there and, you know, like, get all the intel and information, but not have to be like, oh, just put a fucking camera in your fucking face. Fucking paparazzi. No, I'm not really afraid of it. If it's your time to go, it's your time to go. You know? Yeah, his face still marked up. His eyes are black. You get the little black, like the little black shit under his eyes. So next week I'm going chill. You know, I got a brother. I'm chilling with my brother tomorrow for a little bit. It's his birthday. Next week my pop got a new foot. Take him to get him in a day program. My trial for my daughter's birthday is November the 7th. She's not going to show up. I'm not going to see her. Go to court for my baby on November the 25th, man. You know, like, this is the first year, and I'm going to say probably 10 years that I've actually lived. You know, like, I've been living. Yeah, his eyes were black, definitely. Not like he wasn't swollen or anything. You just saw the shit. Al Heyman sleep. He, right over on the bed. Yeah, he sleep. Thank you, Al Heyman. Well, he woke up. Yeah, so my girl want to call him Benji. She can call him whatever he wants. He can have 2 names, but his name to me is Al Heyman. So, Al Heyman. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here, man. Yeah, he's not trying to wake up. Yeah, I met Al Heyman at Khan versus Algieri, and it was Danny Jacobs versus Sergio Mora, the undercard. I was in the back doing when I used to first start going to events. I used to try to do my post-fight videos from the event. So I found a quiet place in the back. Oh shit! I got the video. Let me show you the video. I was freaking out. What the fuck? I don't know the name of the video. I don't know the name of the video. Khan versus no, it was Jacobs versus Mora. Jacobs versus Mora. TstreeT. That's it. Yeah, I was at the event. I was in the back. I think this is the room I was in. I was in the back, and Al Heyman had walked by with Brandon Watson. Hold up, let me see. I think this is it. This was 5 years. Oh yeah, this is the first time I almost died. I didn't have a voice for like 7 months or some old crazy shit like that. But yeah, let's see. Is this the video? Oh, let me check. Yeah, I met Al Heyman And like I shook his hand, and his hand was cold like a dead ass man. Like he had a dead man hand. His hand was cold, and he got these long ass fingers. You know how like basketball players, like the old head basketball players, got that stride with them, like they arms. Like he got these long ass arms, bro. And I kind of froze up. Like I shook his hand, and I was like, "How you doing, sir?" And I was looking, like, oh, like, what the fuck, you know? But yeah, I think this is it. Let me see if this is it. I think this is it. Yeah, I'll let it play through. So this is at the Barclays Center, one of the first fights I've ever covered there, I believe. August the 1st of 2015. This was Danny Garcia versus Paulie Malignaggi. So no, it wasn't this one. What? Oh yeah, Al Heyman sighting. I put it in the video. Oh yeah, all right.
Okay, as I said I was going to be doing before, right now I'm in the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, credentialed for Danny Garcia versus Paulie Malignaggi. The first fight of the evening, televised fight, was Danny Jacobs defeating Sergio Mora. Something happened with Sergio Mora's knee or his ankle, but he did get up after being put down a second time. Both fighters went down in the first round. I had an interview with Sergio Mora early this week when he said he was going to be going for the knockout, and myself, I'm thinking to myself like, oh shit, Sergio Mora ain't never known to be knocking nobody out. But Danny Jacobs is not a stranger to being on the canvas. Remember the Dmitry Pirog fight in which he was knocked down and then, ultimately he was stopped. He was actually asleep for a nice little minute. Now, what was that? That was about 4 or 5 years ago, if I'm correct. Danny Jacobs is a much better, more skilled fighter, but what we're seeing now is, who is he going to fight? Is it going to be Peter Quillen? He says there's a fight that he wants. He's the WBA world champion. That does not mean he's the mandatory for Golovkin. I found that out from Keith Thurman earlier tonight. And right now, I'm thinking, with a guy like Sergio Mora able to put him down, I'm wondering, Peter Quillen's got some power behind him, and I'm wondering, oh, by the way, I met Al Heyman. He's crazy. He's here. But listen, I'm going to go back to the media room, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to be given a full post-fight result. Oh my God, there it goes again. I'm going to give a full post-fight result, a full post-fight result once I actually get back home to actually edit and upload the videos. Got to go back and get ready for the Pritchard Collin Michael Finley fight. But as I said, remember, we're doing full coverage right here from the arena, Barclays Center. This is TStreet Controversy, TStreet Controversy Live of RealCombatMedia.com, and I cover every single major fight live. Please subscribe.
Look how skinny I was, man. Those were the days, right? Those were the days.
This day.
Jesus Christ,
to this
bro.
Day. To this day.
Big homie hooked TsreeT up with $. Hashtag salute bruh. Was Leonard Ellerb there with his ridiculous goatee?
My bad. I was saying that this fucking asshole, why does this corny ish keep popping up on my feed? I was saying that he's a dickhead and that you should fucking unsubscribe, you fucking dickhead. And then you type that shit, grown man. Unsubscribe, you asshole. Oh, wait, you just wanted attention. That's why you typed all that. See how corny people be? He's the corny one. So, yeah, you got your shine, bro. You got your shine. Who is one of the favorite boxers? What? Who is one of the favorite boxers you have met? Favorite? Danny Jacobs is cool. He was the first boxer that actually told me he watched my videos. So he cool. All right, Al Heyman, get out of here. No, I'm not on mute anymore, am I? Sit, sit, sit. Am I still on mute? Testing, 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 1, 2. Testing. No. So this is what I gotta do, guys. I gotta get ready to get out of here. So we got another 10 minutes. I got 20 minutes of video to edit out. And what's on your mind? Questions, Q&A. Before I bounce. So likely I'm going to be streaming. I forgot what their internet quality is in there, but it is an arena, so they should have good internet. I'm going to be streaming the Usyk Lomachenko thing. And likely you're not going to see any videos from me tonight because I'm gathering all those videos to upload them tomorrow. And I'm also going to be doing my post-fight article. So I did one last week for Usyk. I'm doing another one for this fight. And how I feel that if Canelo were to win, that he's not going to defend that title. Yep, I'm going to be at the fight. There's going to be a lot of people there. Yeah, man. You know what I do now? I watch the clips on YouTube of The Sopranos. You know, I watched every episode of The Sopranos at least 5 times. Like every single episode. At least 5 times. I can't do it no more, bro. Good quality internet in there. I remember the last time I was there having some issues, though, I think. So when I streamed the Beterbiev, sit down. When I streamed the Beterbiev Gvozdyk thing, that was in the hotel and that internet was flawless. So I'm hoping the same thing for the arena. TsreeT, who do you hate the most in the LDPC? I don't hate. That's a strong ass word, bro. Strong ass word. Blue Blood's still on my shit list. He the one that started that shit. He's the reason why I took my frustrations out on Fred. Like for real. Yes, podcast on Thursday. Like he the reason why Fred is fucked up. Like I had to take my shit out on Fred. That was some nut shit he did. I got a pit bull terrier. Yeah, he cool. He be chilling. My prediction of the night is my heart is saying Gvozdyk by decision. That he's going to outbox Beterbiev. Or if he gets touched, he's going to get knocked out. But I don't think he is. My prediction. I think my Twitter suspension is over in like another 4 hours. I had a 12-hour Twitter suspension for telling somebody that I was going to have somebody force anal sex on them. Crazy. So, yeah, can't be saying stuff like that on social media. They don't like it. You know also what I don't like? I don't like how you can't be yourself or people be like, oh, you're a crazy person. People are too fucking soft in this PC generation, man. I don't get it. That's why I stay by myself. But yeah, once again, I'm going with Gvozdyk. I don't think he's going to get knocked out. If he's smart, he's going to stay on that bike. He don't want to be on the ropes. He want to keep that shit in the middle of the ring and move off that jab. TsreeT, do you see a resemblance in Mark Henry in 78? What? Oh, 78 in Mark Henry. No, I think 78 looked like Jonathan Banks, the current trainer of Golovkin and former trainer of Vladimir Klitschko and protege of Emmanuel Stewart. I'll never stop saying it. I wish I stayed underground. He did the right thing keeping his shit underground. You know, minutes, 4 minutes. Yeah, if it goes 12, we're going to see. And you know, Canelo versus, hey, Google, how long until November the 2nd? 2 weeks, right?
15 days.
Canelo versus Kovalev is 15 days away. What the fuck? Canelo Kovalev is 15 days away. Crazy. We have next week you have Regis Prograis versus Josh Taylor. What other fight is next week too? Significant.